Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Alright, so peace YouTube. Peace to the Triple G's. What up YouTube? It's your boy once again. In this video, what you can expect is some good quality time with myself. We break into an audition for a talent show that I recently did, like a local talent show, nothing like huge, but I auditioned for this local talent show. The cash prize is $1,000. If anybody's having an open mic anywhere, I don't care if it's 20, 30, 40, 50, I'm there. But they put up that 1,000, so you know your boy was there bright and early, doing what he do best. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, that actually they pick me to perform in the talent show. That way I can actually win that cash prize. Up. All right. And we've got this munchkin. This is where the video is going to be beginning for you. So make sure you read the description if you're not really into that. Please like and subscribe. Check out your boy's store. Bye-bye.
I got boots. Step, step, step. I got boots. Step, step, step. Let's go feed these pepperonis, shall we? Peppers. Can you say peppers? Peppers? Yeah.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? I'm here moving my stuff out of this house for the last time in my life. I'll never ever be moving out of this house again. Everything is filled up to the brim. It's all my stuff right there. Well, most of it. Some of it I put in the back of Valadia's car because she's gonna be coming down to Florida in a few days and she's gonna bring the rest, and that'll be that. It's been raining like 3 days straight here. It has hampered my motivation, so to speak. But I'm gonna push through that right now and go to this workout spot that I found. And I'm gonna get a good body movement session in, regardless of what the weather wants to do. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna not only keep me feeling fulfilled for today, but it's also gonna push me moving forward on nice days when I may feel like, I don't want to go do that today. Because then I remember, you remember when it was thundering and raining and storming outside and you went anyway? Keep that energy. So same thing for you, man. Whenever you feel like, you got some movement to get into, but you just kind of feeling lethargic for whatever reason. Maybe it's your emotions, maybe it's the weather, maybe you're just having an overall bad day. Push through it, man. Go get what you need to get so you could be great. Do what you can today. No, how does the saying go? Do what you need to today so you can do what you want tomorrow. Something like that. As you can see, it's pouring outside. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to stay in the house. I was about to let this rain make the decision for me and not have me come to get this money. But I'm getting this money every day. Rain, hail, sleet, snow, fire, brimstone, whatever. Huh? That's my girlfriend for the day. I got the munchies. Quick fun fact about me is when I cook, I need a clean, like spick and span kitchen. If it isn't that way, I won't cook. It's a block that I have. I get over it, because the hunger outweighs that little aspect of my life a lot. Almost every time I've ever eaten. Besides at home, like, when I I said at home. Where I used to live, that was my kitchen. So I knew where everything was at. If it wasn't clean, I'd hurry up and make it clean and then I'd get to cooking. Everything in that fridge, I know exactly where it was at. I placed it there. I picked up the camera because, like I said, I had the munchies and I was like, let me go get something to eat. I didn't want something heavy. heavy. I just wanted something light. I don't know, maybe like an egg or something, you know? Whenever you're hungry, you have to look in the fridge at some point. This is what we all do. Shout out to everybody who looks in the fridge, closes it after you realize it ain't got nothing for you. 10 minutes go by and you back in the fridge looking for something. You're like, let me reevaluate the situation. This is what they do on MTV Cribs, right? They go to their fridge and like, yo, look at my fridge. Look what I got in the fridge. It's crazy. Or it's like bare. At least their fridge be clean, right? What's up with the ice? though. Why the ice gotta come off the edge like that? Why I gotta do that? Who knows how long that's been like that? I guess it's an old fridge. I can't be mad at for doing what a fridge does, but I just mean like, damn, I feel like I'm talking bad about my dad. You know, I'm a YouTuber now. You should have came in here and fixed this up. I think a fly just flew out of there. He woke up from his ice age hibernation. He was like, the sun. But yeah, so another fun fact about me is I always have to have waffles in the crib. I left the waffle maker that Valadia bought me for my 35th birthday. I gotta go get that. I'm bugging. These is Nuggers, gluten-free for my wee babe. And I think these are like cheddar biscuits from Red Lobsters, which is like also one of my favorite things. That's, you know, who knows how long that's been in there. And yeah, this is what I bought. This is what I was thinking about making, but I ain't that hungry, you know what I mean? I ain't that hungry. All right, what's up with the fridge situation? Bang. You know the Martinelli's is on deck, but like that fridge looks super intimidating right there. Like you can't even rummage through that correctly. You gotta, if you want to rummage through this fridge, you gotta pull half of it out first. Properly rummage through the fridge. How long this smoothie been in there? How long? Nobody knows. Fresh cut berries though. Fresh cut berries. Got a little salad underneath there. I could do that salad. Mushrooms. Yeah, man. You know, there's plenty of food in there. Like to go in there and cook something up nice. But it's like, don't even want to go in there. The cooties. They got the cooties.
The fridge got the cooties.
Let me see what's up with these berries though. Yo, quick story about these sugar packets right here. Now I should have known better. I should have known better than to take my dad to a restaurant. A breakfast restaurant of all things. Like, cause breakfast, me and my dad, that's our favorite meal of the day. Like, I could have breakfast at any point in the day. Probably because of him. He always hooks up the breakfast. His breakfast is always crazy. He's like known in the family to make the best breakfast. So I take him to a restaurant cause I'm trying to be nice. It was a restaurant called First Watch. It was down there by the rivers, mad nice. I haven't been there yet, but the one that I used to go to in Georgia is always lit. You always gotta wait 10-15 minutes just to sit down. Food is always on point. I love their menu. So I was like, all right, let me take my dad there because they got what I want and I'm sure he can find something that he wants. And how hard is it to make bacon and egg? Why did I do this? First of all, the sugar packets. You saw the sugar packets. You saw the sugar packets. He's going in the thing, taking the sugar packets. Like, they ain't gonna miss. Oh, this that good raw sugar. They ain't gonna miss this. Like that, you don't know they ain't got cameras. Like, there's waiters that can see you. You ain't even looking around before you do it. You just going in. You're just going in. Which, like, on one hand, I can understand it's not really a big deal. But on the other hand, like, come on, man. It's not. So he put me through that. And then, I ain't gonna lie, they did take mad long to come out with the food. They took like a half hour to come out with the food. So they messed with that. And then they brought out the food and the food was cold. My dad wasn't having it. Couldn't even melt the butter on the waffle. I just ate it because I was like, man, look, I'm already embarrassed because of the sugar incident. I'm about to be out of here. My dad gets up and starts walking around the restaurant looking for the waiter. I mean, they was in there scarce. It was like 3 people in this whole restaurant. He walks around the whole restaurant. Excuse me, miss, excuse me, miss. I heard him whisper something to her. At least he didn't say it that loud and embarrass her. And he wasn't even embarrassing her. I don't know whose fault it is. I sometimes feel like it could be the chef, but then the chef, I'm sure the chef puts it on a plate and it's hot when it's on a plate and the waiter ain't coming. Anyway, that's a whole nother story, but he just goes around the restaurant looking for this girl. She finally comes to the table and he's like, oh, the food is cold. Send it back. That deadpan face. She look at me like, what you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna eat this. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna leave you that bad review on Google. On Google, I'm a 7-star reviewer, huh? Local guy. Food comes back, still terrible. Everything looks overcooked now. Waffle is still lukewarm. Yeah, that's the story about the sugar packets. So the hunger has just surpassed all of my apprehensions about cooking. I didn't have the camera going and I had already got it started, so got my butter, preheating this pot real quick. Get a little footage of chefing it up real quick, even though what I'm about to eat comes right out of the bag. Oh yeah. What's that thing called again? ASMR? ASMR! Things that I miss about the old home number 1494. Measuring cups. I was so proud and happy and ecstatic. So over the years, developing a healthy set of measuring cups. I had 2 Pyrex glasses. I had every single, quarter cup, half cup. I had the teaspoons for the tablespoons and the teaspoon. I had all of that, and I knew where to get it right there. I don't even know where to begin to look, and I ain't even trying. You know why? I ain't even trying. Yeah, I gotta go through that every time I want to go get a utensil. Love it! Do you see any measuring items in there? No. What's this? Wow. A random measuring item. You don't even know what it is. 33 cc's. What I'm gonna do with 33 cc's, y'all? While we're getting on my dad's case, it's just a conversation that we have to have numerous times before it's understood. Deep right here. My dad loves his little plug-in. And I can't do that. The toxicity of our city. There we go. That's right where I want it. So I wanted to pick up the camera to share a moment of excitement, because I don't get to do that much, and it doesn't look like I really get to do that this time too, because my pops is in the back killing it. But the moment of excitement that I had is, this whole time I've been depending on Google Drive to transfer files, and then something just clicked in my head. YouTube, how to transfer files from an Android to a MacBook Pro. I YouTubed it. Great video I found. 10 minutes later. Look at that. In 2 minutes. Oh, you know how much time I'm gonna save? I could cry right now. Like, that's how happy I am about that. But maybe there's a message in that, right? The message is we're not asking ourselves the right questions. And some things are really just that simple. It's asking yourself the right question. We know it's the right question when we already have the answer to it. Ooh, we already know everything. We're just remembering. Like we forgot. Because when you think of the word remember, is coming back again. That's my dad's Volvo right there that he refuses to get rid of. But I'm trying to convince him to get it towed out of the front yard at least, so it's not such an eyesore. It's the crib, yo. It's nestled in between all these other cribs. It has a front yard and a backyard, which is cool because now I get to still have a garden. I don't have to give up gardening. Not gonna front, I do miss the land. I miss my wee babe. I miss my puppers. I miss my cats. But yeah, things are settling in. Slowly but surely. So what I wanted to say was this is a closing clip for this video, so I can go ahead and put it out tomorrow and finish all the editing that I need to do for the next week. I will have my baby. I'm going to pick her up tomorrow morning. The lady and I are going to meet halfway. The 2.5 hour drive from both of us. If this is the last shot you see in this video, I love you. Thank you for checking out the channel. Holla at your boy. Till next time. Peace. Look at her.